squaring off as we're underway in week 5. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Quickly to the air. Here's Shuck. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shuck now on first down. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. This is a gain of 19 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
This quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Screen here for Kamara. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Fourth down, here's Shuck. It's on target to Johnson. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be the last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's Tracy once more. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Alontae Taylor making the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's hold on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll usually be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. He finds Slayton. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
But it brings up 4th down.
Gonna go for it on fourth. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he's gonna be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is gonna carry on.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Shotgun snap against to Tracy. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a gain of 5. That brings up second down.
5-yard gain. Brings up second down at the Saints' 31-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. From the 31. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the gun, it's Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 21-yard line.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down. On play action with Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. First down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw that. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Third down now. Here's Darts. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
A 39-yard attempt.
The kick by Gano is good.
The kick is good.
And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Gano ready to send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned. So they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And defenders arriving in support to finishing off at the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
2nd and 10 now. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Deontay Banks.
They'll take over first down at their own 15-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now they really manageable second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. A handoff to Tracy. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
All set up now for 1st and 10. They go right back to Tracy. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you've got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
Throwing on 1st down. It starts. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
2nd and 3 now. Dart setting in the throw here. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Giants trying to add to their lead. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, here's Dart. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Setting up the screen. Has room into the secondary. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
60 red, cycle, red, yellow, set.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And the caught by his back, Camaro. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Complete to Alvin Kamara. It's a gain of 7.
Early
Brings up
movement
second
along the
and
right
3
side. The flag comes
at the
out.
42-yard
One of the
line.
most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Tough false start penalty. Now 8 to go on second down.
Ready, ready.
Rattler to the air now. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to get it to Chris Olave. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. These guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, if you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
Looking for his wide receiver there. It'll be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Darts out of the shotgun. Passes man, it's Tracy. Gain of about 8 here. Nice kickoff, but he's stuck a second before he can move those chains. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
From the gun, here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. This is going all the way to the end zone. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano's point after is good. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead.
17. Saints nothing. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Here we go. Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now from a franchise who authored the most famous one ever back in that 09 Super Bowl, it's the Saints starting the half with an onside kick. And the Giants hands team secures the football. I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. College, yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive. Like, boy, we got to go out, we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover.
First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
handoff. This is Tracy. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Red 38. Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Saints 1st down.
Cut.
Here's Rattler. He'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Working quickly here.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Get cut.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Hits his running back. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready?
Still sticking with the passing game. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
The drive picks up here. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start the 2nd half with some needed points. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. You start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. It sure do.
Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5.
Amir Smith are set on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's out of bounds past midfield. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to after stopping the quick pass, it became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Quick one to the outside by Dart. He's out in the clear. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
You know, ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 40 on second down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Banks.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
This drive's quickly heading in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense to the line for second down. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped it. That pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right, we talked about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Here he is on third and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up fourth and long. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Ready, ready. Black, 60 red. 60 red. Claws red. Green jack. Hut.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the fumble did to break things up. So now it's going to be third and long.
10 yards to go.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make them pay and punish him there physically.
Connection made to Shaheed. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
15 yards. That's good for us Saints.
Rattler setting a throw. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And they make this stop, I'm going to say, about the 37-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing his Rattler. Good strike downfield to Olave. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there. Boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Reed now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's tackled for no gain.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Running this with Tracy. Room to work at the 35. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. They've got a man in motion. On first down, they'll run. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stops for loss of yardage.
The beauty of defense tackles is they come in all shapes and sizes. From 280 pounds to almost 400 pounds in their football gear, Kate. But when you get one of those war daddies that can shed a tackle and create a negative loss like that, well, those guys are real hard to find.
All right, here we go. Second down. Throwing now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Third down now. Here's Dutz. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints have some new life in the fourth.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
Rattler back to throw. Short pass brought in. And it'll be blocked down along the 25-yard line. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 25-yard line.
Second and 3. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he will be stopped now. What's like about that effort?
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
White.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. He's Forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
A gain of 4.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Fits it through the middle. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Blue striker. Drill green. Hut.
He'll throw it yet again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contacts. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Pride getting it to Chris Olave. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense is up for 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down from the red zone. He's got it. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints now within 1 score on the 4th. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Great groupie to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints get it back to within 6.
Giants 27, Saints 21.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's second down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Coming left is Tracy. Into the 2nd level past the 30. Touchdown, New York! The Giants go up by 12 in the 4th. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and if you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this, they'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Gano ready to send this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Now Rattler. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
50, green, ready.
2nd and 10 now. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints, 14 points back. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Come on, set. Black 40.
Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 95. Steel black. Ready?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Rattler to the air now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Drill Greek. Let's go. Yellow 43. Set.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
10 strikers. 3. Ready.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. It's a gain of 2. They're left with 4th and 7. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Throw caught by his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
And the Saints, first down.
Play action on 1st down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, I'm hit, man. I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
This is Tracy. He has the Giants' first down. It's indeed a giant one, partner. That locks up this victory.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Now running with Devin Singletary. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
And not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Singletary again. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
A give right side to Tracy. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New Orleans.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before you enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code.